And we're joined now by Keith Rhodes, the regional CEO of the American Red Cross of North Texas. Keith, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. So give us an idea of what exactly the Red Cross is doing here in our area to help with the folks down in the coast.
Well, right now we're working and keeping regular communication with our teams that are on the ground. There have been 30 emergency response vehicles activated around the state of Texas, and we have 12 that are on standby right now. And we have dozens of volunteers who are disaster trained and ready to respond. And so as we see more activity in that lower region and have the request to send more support, we're absolutely ready to send human and material resources to the region.
Now, we still have a day and a half, and I know you mentioned you're keeping a close eye on the forecasts as well. I'm wondering how this response compares to how you guys would help in maybe past situations. Is it pretty much standard numbers we're talking about here?
It's standard numbers. You know, Houston has been hit before, and we've been fortunate to respond and support those individuals. And one thing that's clear to note is that when we've had issues in North Texas, they've always responded to us. So we look forward to the opportunity of helping and supporting those people that are being affected in that area.
The interesting thing about Texas is no matter where the problem is, everyone joins in to try and help. So for folks in our area who are watching at home thinking, what can I do to help? What should they be donating? What should they be doing?
Well, I can tell you that, right now there is such a significant financial impact that's centered around these disasters. To go and go 1-800-redcross.org to dial that number to make a donation, to go to our websites, and also if they'd like to just text Red Cross at 90999 for a $10 donation. A lot of times people want to send household supplies and other sources of support, but those things don't help us. It actually costs more money to manage that in the distribution. So we're looking right now for individuals to make financial contributions to help us.
All right, good to know. So we're talking about materials here, what specifically and how you want folks to help donate. I'm wondering about shelter though, because we mentioned earlier that folks are starting to leave. They're hitting San Antonio area, maybe Houston, but that might not be far enough. So as far as shelter here in North Texas, how's the Red Cross helping to potentially alleviate that burden?
We're working very closely with our city and government officials, and we stand in the ready. We are very well seasoned in doing this, and as we get the final nod that this is something that we are needed for, we're absolutely ready and prepared to set those up.
All right, and just, when folks are in those areas down by the coast and they're affected, I'm wondering, what do they do? How do they know who to reach out to or who to maybe call if their cell phone still has battery power? How do they get the help that they need? Well,
you all do an outstanding job in the media community getting the information and the words out. But if you go to our website, redcross.org, there's some very, very easy apps that can help with communication. We also utilize a lot of social media to help and assist as well. And we are always looking for ways to get the word out about the levels of support that we can provide.
All right, the key here really is preparation, making sure folks know what the resources are, where they're available, and we really thank you for stopping by this afternoon to let folks know down there, and maybe, people here who have loved ones or friends down there, to know exactly how they can help. So we thank you very much, Keith. Really
Thanks for having me. Thank you.